What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. We have a handful of tech stories and a handful of questions, so let's just jump right into the tech news. Our first story of the day is about this phone right here, the Microsoft Surface Duo 2. Now, this phone just came out. I just released a video on this too as well this morning, so if you want to watch that, check the archives. You'll see it as my newest video that I just released, and it's a pretty interesting phone at that, I'll say. It's some weirdness and some greatness, and you definitely want to watch it if you're interested in the Surface Duo 2. With that said, they already pushed out one update right when I got the phone, and now they pushed out another update, as you can see here from the tweet from Shane Craig. I actually did this after I saw his tweet saying that the update improves the performance and stability of your Surface Duo 2. Not a huge update, 288 megs, but a very welcome update, and it's welcome because the last phone, the Surface Duo 1 over here, this phone, I barely got, I didn't use it a lot, I'll be honest with you, and I got rid of it and then I rebought it, but they didn't really, I don't even think they changed the software. It's still on Android 10. The new one's on Android 11. Hopefully we'll see Android 12 soon, but regardless, it's nice to see updates coming out so quickly for the Surface Duo 2. Next up, as you can see from the headline, if you have a Galaxy S21 Ultra, the One UI 4.0 beta third one is now out, so you can download that if you're on the beta program. But the reason I'm kind of bringing that up, because I know most people don't have the beta, is that we're inching closer and closer to the full release. Usually I think they do 4 betas and then they usually release it. So if that's the case, we might see the real software for this coming out in November. I still think it's going to be December for most folks. And then from there, I would expect that the Z Fold 3 will probably get the beta in late November or sometime in December. And then, so on and so forth with some of the other phones. But this is exciting. Who doesn't want new software? Who doesn't want a new operating system? Who doesn't want new features added to their phone? This is great to see that it's continuing to roll on. Here's a quick look at the S22 Ultra glass. There's nothing too crazy to see here. Just you can see that it's going to have minimal bezels, but be contained by glass basically all the way around the phone. And again, we're seeing this stuff. Obviously, this means the phone's getting closer and closer to release, getting that hype built up. So if you're waiting for the next Galaxy phone, or just to see what the next big phone will be from anybody, this should be one of the next big phones that people in America will definitely be able to buy, and obviously worldwide as well. I know Xiaomi's got a big release in December, but ultimately this will probably be the next one after that, especially worldwide. It would be the S22 Ultra. And the last story of the day, also about the Galaxy S22 Ultra, is some great news, and it's how fast the phone charges. Remember, this phone should have about a 5,000 milliamp battery, so it's a quite sizable battery. And you might want to be able to charge this really, really fast, because 45-watt charging is coming back. Check this out. So this is coming from Ice Universe. It says the S22 Ultra 45-watt, 5,000 milliamp battery will be able to charge 70% in just 35 minutes. That is excellent news. I know there's other phones that can charge basically 100% in 35 minutes, but obviously Samsung's not pushing it that much. This is a very welcome sight to be able to get up to 70% in 35 minutes, which potentially could be all day battery life or all night battery life to get you to where you need to go without always having to be attached to the charger. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos every single day. My question out to you guys is, what feature are you looking forward to most for the Galaxy S22 Ultra? Let me know in the comments down below. Is it the cameras, the new fast charging? Is it the performance? Is it the S Pen built into it? I feel like I've asked this question 100 times, but let me know. This one's getting me a little bit hyped. I'm stoked about the faster charging for sure. Let me know about you guys. With that said, let's jump into the Q&A portion of the video and drop that. First question comes from Goon Squad 2012. Are you going to send the Duo 2 back before the 14-day return is up? Actually, the nice thing about Microsoft is they give you a 60-day return policy with this phone. So I don't think I'll send it back for 14 days. But the better question is, will I keep it? Will I not keep it? Honestly, it remains to be seen. I do like the phone. If I didn't have a Z Fold 3, which is in my pocket, I might definitely keep it, but I'll be honest with you, right now I'm on the fence of keeping it or not. I don't necessarily need it, but as time goes on, we'll see how much if I like it more and more. There's things I've been impressed with. The cameras for one, which you can see in my video that I released today. I do a video comparison or just showing off videos and photos that I took with the phone. And then I'm also planning on it, unless something changes, I'm gonna compare this phone to the Galaxy Z Fold 3. That way, if you're interested in buying one of the two big time, dual screen phones or big phones from Samsung, you'll have, something to check out to see which one you want to buy. Ron De La Rosa says, Greg, will that charger also work for the S21 Ultra? So I did a video today where they released really early. I actually released 2 videos already. This is my 3rd today. But ultimately, about a little charger, this one actually from Spigen. I'll link it down below. It charges at 27 watts. And it's so small. It's like almost the same size as one of those old iPhone chargers that was like, didn't charge fast. This does charge fast. It's really nice, really small. USB-C, Spigen's a good brand. Yes, this charger will charge any Galaxy phone fast. Any phone that can charge up to 27 watts, it'll charge up to that fast. Jerome Gold, question, does the Tab S8 Ultra have that ugly notch like the Apple Mac Pro Max? I hope not. So the rumor is that it will have some kind of notch. It might not be as big as what we've seen in some of these made up renders, but there's supposed to be some kind of notch in there. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll be as big as Apple's. I don't think it'll be as big as what we've seen previously, but there potentially is looking like there will be some kind of notch in there. Why do they need the notch? I'm assuming to make the bezels really small. Other than that, I'm not sure why. Humza Salman says, I have the Tab S6. Will the S8 Plus be a good upgrade? Because I don't like the specs of the regular S8. Gee, you know what? I don't know if you need to upgrade. The Tab S6 is a really good tablet. It's a great size, it's convenient, and the performance should still be really good for you. Now, if you want to take that next leap up, if I were you, I probably wouldn't get the S8 or the S8 Plus. I'd probably get the S8 Ultra, just because that's a completely different beast all in its own. So I'd probably look more towards that one. Otherwise, I'd be honest with you, I'd probably just stick with the Tab S6. And our last question of the day comes from Dave. Will Samsung have a pre-order deal on the S22 like they had on the Z Flip? You've got to expect they would. They generally always have some kind of pre-order deal where they give you free pre-order gifts. They give you enhanced trade-in values. They do all of that. So yeah, I would expect, again, the same to be the case. There's a reason why people buy Samsung phones, not only because they're really good phones, but I think a lot of the time, especially with pre-orders, it's because of the great pre-order gifts and the great trade-in values. So yeah, I think you'll see a lot of the same. There you guys go. If you have a question, leave it in the comment down below with the word question, and I'll see you down the road. Peace. You have to kind of leave it open when you want to use the camera, which is weird to me. I think it's weird anyway. Whoops, let me go back into that. It's kind of weird, and I don't, because if I close it, it's going to block the cameras, and it's going to put it on the front camera automatically for me. So kind of a weird orientation to be able to use this. So when I use it, I kind of hold it like this when I'm using the back camera, which it does.